is it J.C. Dornick? Wow. My name is Mark Nelson. I used to just introduce myself as Dr. Nelson. And the reason I did that was there are a lot of letters after my name, and I learned a lot through that experience. The time, the sleepless nights, the hard work, the taking care of and helping many people. And the great news is that none of you needs to do that. Hopefully you won't do that to learn the most important thing I learned through those many, many years, which is that healing comes from within, not from without. You can fix cars, but you can't fix people. You can heal people. Discovering your optimal health is the kiss of life. Why do I say that? Because healing is about the daily choices that we make when our minds are healthy, so we can make the healthy choices to create health for our bodies. And what I learned practicing medicine and cardiology was with all the fixing and reacting to disease, I was not healing people. In fact, I was enabling disease. Think of it this way: when you have a programmed vehicle to help people create health in their lives, so the diseases and the medications may partially or completely go away and disappear, so people can live full and vibrant lives. If you are only offering pills and medications and surgery and tests and all of that, if you are not offering health, then we really are enabling diseases and epidemic and hopelessness, because our healthcare system disempowers people. So the most important thing, among others, that I want to share with you is, because I know a lot of times we're impressed, all these incredible people, healthcare professionals. We didn't have the goods as healthcare professionals. We didn't have the diamond in our hand. Quite frankly, we had the opposite. You have the diamond in your hand. It's called Take Shape for Life. And thank you for welcoming me and allowing me into your community, because my head was full of all kinds of stuff, and I learned what didn't work, and that took me quite some time. I wish it had dawned on me earlier, and I struggled to help people get healthy. And then I met Dr. Anderson, truly a visionary, and Dominic Carnelli, and many other incredible people. And let me just share with you that what moved me about Dominic was not just what he shared with me, but that he asked me questions about me. He looked at me, he cared about me. When we had our first meeting, he and Rita stayed till 1 in the morning helping us. You know, when Mike McDonald walked up to me yesterday and thanked me for helping teach in the COPE certification course, I worked in a big cardiology practice. The boss of that practice never thanked me for anything. And when you're sick and go back to work, working as a doctor in the world I was in, people were angry at you because you weren't working for the days you were sick, and they never said, how are you, how you're feeling. And what Dr. Anderson said is true. You know, if we're hurting, if we're sick, if we need help, we have a family that lifts us up, that loves us and cares for us. See, that's what this is about. I mean, yesterday was one of the greatest days of my life. I'm a COPE certified health coach. And so that's where I went after my name. And when I die 150 years from now on my tombstone, I don't want you to put those letters. I want you to put Take Shape for Life, certified health coach. So I'm in this course. I took a lot of tests as a doctor. My wife, Margaret, and my son, Jake, weren't allowed in the room. Well, they were with me yesterday. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. In fact, my son, Jake, said, "Dad, you're funny." So Mark has come home to himself. Mark was living in the Dark Ages. Mark is now experiencing the Renaissance. I swim, I run, I have time with my lovely wife, my son, my daughter. I'm a whole person. I'm a fulfilled person. I have balance in my life. I love my life. I'm the 65-year-old spring chicken, and I'm younger than I was last year.